herd here. Alright, I heard that. Just why have the delay on this? It's way more than I thought it would be. Okay, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Okay, hello. My name is Derek Poston. I created this game, Mothman. This is just like a prototype of a first level, and I'm recording this, so I know I'm talking to just probably myself at the moment, but I'll be able to use it later. If you have any questions or anything, just leave them in chat. I have that open on my phone in front of me. So quite a bit of a delay on it, so it might take me a minute to get to you. But yeah, I built this game by myself, so I know there's probably some little flaws in it that I may not quite notice yet, but yeah, someone will tell me eventually. Right now I'm playing on an Xbox controller, but it'll respond to just about anything, including just a keyboard. Here's the controls. And just your standard stuff. Spacebar to jump. You can use the I beams with Z. X, you can perform a flying drill. You have to use the flying drill somewhat soon after you jump, because there's like everything that you do runs off of a invisible stamina bar, and it runs out because once you jump, you start some gliding, I guess. And with jumping, to get extra height, you just gotta mash that jump button. Just regular tap does that, but I guess I should tell you what Mothman's little home here is. It's a TNT bunker, like you would find around Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I took a trip down there, I think, last year. I mean, most of this is based off of photographs that I found on the internet, but I also went down and took a look at things. And here's some what I call boom stocks, based off of the cornstalk myth, or I guess it's not, or the haunting of cornstalk, I should say. But yeah, you do an attack through these little sticks of dynamite here, they will blow up and hurt you. Yeah, they hurt you pretty bad. But there's infinite lives here, so getting a game over is not too much of a hassle. One thing I found out while I was down in Point Pleasant was that a lot of the train tracks don't have these type of stone trestles. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, like the military ones were all just completely concrete, but the ones you'll see actually crossing streets were closer to this. My assumption is it's sandstone or limestone, similar to what they have around in Belpre, Ohio, where I kind of grew up. Oh yeah, and here's your first real enemy, the Kappas. Now they're traditionally a Japanese monster. but in Ohio we have the frogmen. And one thing we have that is also in Japan is giant salamanders, which are what the kappas are actually based off of. So I figure, like, the Ohio frogmen are probably just kappas as well. Oh yeah, the death sound is me pouring macaroni into an empty pan. Yeah, I had to do all the folding myself, like the Mothman's little chirp of pain is just my voice. It's not edited or anything, just me doing a silly little chirp. Just gonna show that you can like walk in through these little darker portions. Oh yeah, should probably discuss this. This little guy is a baby Tengu. I don't know, I just always kind of like the idea that the Tengu were these things that somehow became like ninjas or something eventually. Yeah, having trouble finding a local monster that would fly. So I just thought, well, Kappas had to get here somehow, so maybe something was carrying one over. Before I get too far, gotta drop down here and find a Mothman upgrade box. You just gotta open these up with an attack, and there, now I got some more parts. And you can't walk through this hill, and it can be a little bit difficult to get up here, but I needed a place where I could teach the player that you're gonna have to learn how to mash the buttons to get extra height. And also jumping up this shows that you're gonna be able to jump through a few things here. The last convention I showed this off at, someone complained that there was too many Tengu on the train tracks. And now I would have believed them because it is a little bit unfair how they can attack you like as soon as you walk through. But the only person that beat this game other than myself was a little girl, like maybe 6. So, I'm not gonna take that person's word at it. It's gospel. Now you can use the drill to go through them, but you're not invincible when you do that. This is like the only difference between this attack and the fire shield attack in Sonic 3. Which is also why the whole flapping mechanic is the way it is. Because I didn't want it to be too much like Kirby. It's already a little cute little round monster thing that has a little bit of pink on them, so just needed to make sure there were some differences. Now if you kill all of the Tengu here, you'll eventually be able to see an extra message from, sorry, down to 1 heart, so concentrating a little too much. If you kill all the Tengu here, you'll be able to talk to the full-grown Tengu, which you'll see in a minute. And I'm not particularly good at my own game, which is probably for the best. I don't have like testers or anything. So like if I know what to do and I have trouble getting through it, then it's probably at least difficult enough to warrant playing. I should mention that the little girl that beat this did it without getting a single power up. Whereas like right now I'm gonna try to get 9 hearts before I fight the boss, because I will need it. But she did it with 3. Right, you may have noticed that these people didn't show up at the exact same spot. It's not entirely random. The Tengu are actually just moving in a triangle, in a diamond pattern. And wherever they are in that diamond pattern is going to determine exactly where they show up. So sometimes they will like almost hit you the second you walk through, and sometimes they will be impossible to hit on your first entrance. I think there's one that actually doesn't go in a perfect triangle. It just kind of goes, yeah, that one will sometimes just go off screen and you won't be able to see it after its first pass. I don't know why though. It's literally like all of them have the same code. It's just essentially duplicated. But when I make a full version, I'll solve that. I might not even use this level in it, because I might find a creature that's better suited to this. Back down to 3 hearts. Now this big Tengu is not an enemy, actually. Maybe it was this one there. The enemy actually just keeps going left. Yep, it's this one. There, got it. Yeah, do that. You can walk up to him and he'll go, "Thanks, ma'am. Someone's spawn clogged the skies. Couldn't even hunt. Would have starved eventually. There is a chest in the highest level of the mine that might be of some use to you." So basically it just tells you where the other power-up is. And here's the mine. And more Tengus. Oh, I should say that the music that you're hearing is not what I originally wanted. Like, before it used to be, like frog sounds that I recorded, just like the sounds of nature. But at one point, I was no longer able to hear them when they were playing. So I just redid it. I'm a bit hard of hearing, which is why sound effects and stuff tend to be pretty loud in things I make. So if you have to turn it down, just, yeah, go ahead and do it. I figure it's better to be too loud than too quiet. And here's the bird. I put the bird in here because that's what, where like the Mothman thing started. Like newspapers just referred to as the bird because there's just giant owls sometimes. Let's see. Oh yeah, and here's the Flatwoods monster over here. It's the closest thing I'm going to add to a Flatwoods monster. Like a lot of things will show them as like mushroom creatures, but I decided just to make it a different type of plant. I've used the Flatwoods monster in some other things I've made, but just never came to fruition. Like I tried to make him an angel where the weird almost spade looking thing is actually just the weird hoodie he has. But yeah. Oh yeah, if I do use this level full game after beating the boss, I'm going to just have you walk back here and have this guy fly you away. But that'll probably lead to, I don't know, you getting attacked or something in the air, and then getting dropped off in some, I don't know, whatever the next level will be. Oh right, you actually have to shoot this. Yep. Shoot it in the red dot and the actual eyes of the monster show up. Oh yeah, the music that you're hearing right now is actually from Executrix's Folly, another game I made. Since the nature sounds either got corrupted or I was just having a bad hearing day, I just replaced the sound with music I use in other games. Okay, see if I can do this. Alright, you shoot in the head, it does 2 pips of health damage, but anywhere else, yeah. Now, there is a glitch where you don't always come back with full health after you defeat the boss. I'm not entirely certain why that is. It's actually the first time I've seen it where it happened when you lost. It usually happens when you restart it after winning, because I want the demo to be able to loop. And let's try this again. Actually, I should probably just let myself die. Yeah. There. Now back to 3. Nothing wastes more time like trying to save time. Don't have to actually worry about darn it. Don't kill all of these now. I do need to get a safe path through here. Probably do something that makes it obvious that he's not going to hurt you. really give Mothman a melee attack. Like, I enjoy platformers as much as the next person, but anytime you're only given like a projectile, I just do terrible at it. Like, I can beat Mega Man Zero like in an afternoon, but like Mega Man X just gives me trouble all day. Like, I only got those games recently, but I've only beaten one Robot Master, and I've had it for like a week. Ah, darn it. Yeah. His attack pattern's based off of the Yellow Devil. Darn it. Yeah. So if you hop just correctly and time it, you can get by without being hit at all, but it's a little tricky. Ooh. I wonder how long I've been off screen. Oh well. Just gotta pay a little more attention to to the camera. Not just focus solely on the game. Suffering from the LP tax a bit. That would probably be a little unfair. That's one thing I always hated about the old Mega Man games. Like, as soon as anything's off the screen, it came back. Just get that right here. Oh yeah. Suppose I should say this again. I have chat open on my phone in front of me, so if you have any questions or comments, just type them out. I'll see it, and I'll react eventually. So this is free to download on itch.io. I think it's like Method Comics at the Itch store. I also have stuff on Game Jolt, where it's DR Croston. I got some stuff I did for Game Jams that are free on there. I also have a couple games for sale. One's like old school Zelda. There's where you're in one dungeon. There's like 100 rooms technically. The 100th you only see in like the end cutscene, but it's there. But you have to defeat the dungeon in one life. Now if you take the shortest path in that, you can beat the game in like 20 minutes. But you know, the exploration's the biggest thing for that. I have another game called AWOL Ahab, which is just a shmup. Although sadly, I created it on a computer that is on the low end of things. So I did not realize that when I was testing it, it was lagging. So if you have a higher end computer, the game's gonna be almost impossible to beat. I was able to get to like the 4th stage, and even that was difficult. But yeah, if you have an older computer, it's fine. And once again, which happened. Let's see if I could. Okay, I'm clearly not paying attention. Just walked into the first enemy. It's like dying to the first Goomba in Mario. There's a couple of you in here. Hello. God, I hope I'm actually being loud enough that you can hear me. I did a little test earlier, but I'm a terrible judge for audio stuff. Pretty sure I damaged everyone's eardrums in my audio recording class. Just, yeah. One time just did it all. Dang it. Just did everything by the numbers and I do like the little bit of randomness to this. Nope. Yeah. Personally, I use the drill attack as a way to extend my jump. More than as an actual attack. It's really only safe if completely safe if you hit something that's like coming down at you. I'm probably gonna just make it give you some invincibility while that's going when I make the full game. Because really, make that Tengu section a lot easier. Okay. Alright. Well, may not be the maximum number of parts possible, but it'll work. Oh yeah, someone new here. Let me see that some of these bigger creatures actually will talk to you. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Big Papa Cap. The leader of the Kappa crew. No. Get rid of that. Sorry, I just had a pop up on YouTube basically telling me to watch more BuzzFeed Unsolved, as if I haven't seen like every episode. Okay, and let's yeah, and that's the game. Oh wow, it took me a lot longer to beat it this time. Last time I recorded myself playing this, it took me over 20 minutes to beat it. But yeah, that's Mothman. And let's see. I think there's supposed to be someone else's game thing showing. It's going to be showing off at 1 o'clock through the Rathacon virtual convention. So I'm going to end this and you can go check that out. Bye.